News bullshit.
Step right up, got tickets on sale. In today's episode, trains coming off the rails. Watch it all burn from the screen on your phone. But don't you worry about it, you're safe at home. Every talking head will tell you everything's fine. It's the blind leading the blind. Yeah, it's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on. Well, the world's strongest man just dropped the ball, and the tent's caving in from the weight of it all. Yeah, the lion's out the cage, puppets in a rage, and the ringleader's on parade. It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Come on! Witness the greatest show on earth! Ignore the flames!
It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Oh shit. I was sitting here. Yeah, I'm not ready. Hold, please. I'm new. Remember that. How we doing? Happy Tuesday. Here we go again. Yes. This fan is all for TF's sake. He likes my audio. So, how we doing, kids? Who was Flatty gets the boobies? She donates them every time. Every time. She gives up on the old boobs and goes, yeah, you can have those. And Mishka followed her up. I didn't get this notification out till late. Well, that's a bad girl. In my defense, I had my grandson today. Does that count a little? Okay. Anyways, what's up? PC on. Working at the moment. No promises on how long that will last. So I'm listening to y'all again. Waves. Might be able to join for a bit. Hope everyone's doing well. We are doing fabulous. Well, I guess I shouldn't speak for everyone, but I'm doing good. Been a busy day. Very busy day. Flatty, making sure I'm staying on it and rolling the intro. You piece of shit fan. We're going to go. I can see very plainly. Just a minute. Let me have a little bit of violence with my fan here. It always works better after I slap this shit out of it. See? No more rattling. Sherry, how are you? I just put this on. Now I gotta take it off. We're gonna do this all night. Get ready. I can feel it. How are you, Sherry? Miss Mishka. Lays and Blaze, what's up? Stop with the fucking vibration. Just stop. One more day of taxes. Deep breath, Sherry. Deep breath. I would not want that job for love or money. Oh, hell no. I have a friend that does it, and yeah. She did well. Actually, I gotta take that all back. She doesn't do taxes. She does the books for people, but at tax time, you know what happens is everybody wants their shit, and so she's kind of stuck to getting all their shit rounded up. You're late. Oh, hey, Sin, honey, how are you? You're late, Mishka, but not pregnant. Then it's okay. We'll take it. I love finding ways to screw the government for my clients. Oh, I bet you do, honey. I bet you do. That part I would love. I got me. I'm not using lotion no more for my hands or my face. I'm using, as you can see, I need all the help I can get. But I'm using whipped tallow honey balm. And I like it. It smells like you're putting, at least it doesn't smell like you're sticking steak all over you. Of course, I might like that too. It smells like honey. Rubs the lotion on its hands. It rubs lotions on its hands. Huh? Yes, I do the bookkeeping for the company and personal taxes for the owners. Oh, yeah, my friend, she's not so much, she didn't like do the taxes part. But she gets all their shit together so they can do their taxes, which, I mean, when you're the bookkeeper, you know all about that. Rose hips oil is good too for the lady's skin. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind. Thank you, darling. I put this on my grandson's, I don't know what the hell it is. He gets little spots on his face. And he had an outbreak when he was little that damn near killed him. They, tried all kinds of things. Well, first of all, no, let's be honest. They didn't try all kinds of things. They said it was, they thought it was herpes. So they ran one test, a herpes test. That's it. And then it wasn't that. So they guessed that it was hand, foot, and mouth disease. My grandma used to call it hoof and mouth. But I don't think that's what it was. He broke out right after having his MMR shot. And I don't know which one it was. I'm going to say it was the first one, but it might have been the second one. I think it was the first one, though. He's pretty young. My last comment was a line from a film I was not calling you it. Oh, honey, you should know me. We ain't going to get offended. Where I don't see it. I don't see it, Flatty. It rubs the lotion. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. If you got bugs, use quail oil. Bugs? Ugh. And what's quail oil? Like you wring the quail out? Look for it at Walmart in the Tree Hugger Girl Health and Beauty section. Okay. Tree Hugger? Do I really have to buy something that's called Tree Hugger? Son, honey, you do realize that I'm married to a former logger, right? I'm from Idaho. I mean, sorry. My hair is just not cooperating today. I don't know why. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe I got too moose into the length of it, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm not sure how my job is going to work when Alberta becomes the 51st state. Well, Oh, I think it'll work just fine. I think that you're just going to learn probably a few more methods of doing taxes that maybe you didn't do. I don't know, because I don't know. I mean, fuck, maybe they do them all the way, all the same. I don't know. I mean, I know there'll be different tax logs, but it looks like you're going to become the 51st state. That's for sure. I mean, you're once the election is rigged, it's time to make a change. Yeah, I'm so sorry about the results too. Like, my condolences. It's like Biden won. Ugh. Telling you what, these allergies, I don't have runny eyes, but they're puffy. And my nose runs every now and then, but not very often. I'm not bitching, because if y'all remember last year, I had to wear sunglasses and every pair of glasses I could find to try to protect my eyes from drying out, because all they did was just profusely cry. So yeah, so I thought we would discuss I don't know how many people have watched this, but Dr. Phil, I'm starting to like him again. I gotta say, I used to like him to start out with. Hey, Callie, how are you, sweetheart? I used to like him when he first started with Oprah, but I also liked Oprah until I started to realize things about her that made me not like her so much anymore. And so then I kind of wasn't impressed with, like, I didn't like how he continued to support her bullshit. So I didn't care for him much. And then he's done kind of like a Bill Maher thing, where he's kind of done, he's become awake. He's not woke, he's awake. And it's kind of cool to see and hear. So he's been doing actually pretty good shows. I haven't watched them all, but the ones that I've taken interest in, I have been impressed with. And he did one with RFK Jr. today that was on premiere, and I watched it, and I don't agree with everything that JFK says. In fact, I have a huge bone to pick with him. Like, huge. And we'll go over that when we get to that point. It will become crystal clear. I'm hoping I don't get a strike for this, because I'm going to actually play Phil's video, but I'm hoping I just have to stop it frequently and I won't get a strike. If I do, it's a copyright strike. I mean, fuck. I mean, I can't imagine that Phil would do that to me, but he may. I mean, it's not him. I know it's not him, but yeah. So let's find it, because then I, did the whole talk it up thing, and I'm not even close to being ready. Huge bone. Huge bone. Okay, so I do like a lot of the stuff that RFK says, but I feel like you shouldn't be able to be bought. Can your dentures withstand? Lord, shut the hell up. Can your dentures withstand? He tends to I agree with everything he says, except for fools and LW are laughing their ass off at, well, everybody is, but they make jokes at me about it. I just lost like 7 people. Boom, they're gone. They're like, bitch, you can't say what you need to say. Get the fuck off. Okay. I don't agree with his thing regarding the MMR at all. He says one thing and then he contradicts what he says in the very next statement, and you'll see it. And we're gonna have to stop this video a lot throughout. I was kind of hoping Mouse would come up, but she must not be available tonight, which is fine. I understand she has life. Because I was going to use and abuse her for her video talents so that she could restream this instead of me, because or she could play it instead of me because mine tends to want to glitch. And I don't see LW in here either, so I can't beg and plead with him either. Or TF. TF's probably just getting home from doing his thing. But anyway, I'm mumbling. Let me get on with my shit. Still mumbling. Here we go. I think I'm going to get to go. Okay. Which one should I have us watch first? There's actually two of them. Well, fuck it. Let's watch this one first. The Toxic Truth first. If that one don't strike us, then we should be able to get away with the other. Okay. Present. Shushville. I'll tell you when to talk. Oh, did I go to the wrong one? For shit's sake. I swear I'm getting there. Look, I've already lost it. Half the people. I swear I'm getting there. It's just, it's slow. My shit's slow. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Give me this one. Fuck. Yeah. No. I'm gonna cry. It's like it has a mind of its own. And I've cleared everything out of this bitch, too. If we say mouse 3 times, she may pop in. Let's try it. Mouse, mouse, mouse. Mousey mouse. I'll say it 500 if you think it'll get her in here. Okay. I think after the freaking ad, we'll be good to go. I'm sure of it. There you go. We got 2 mouses and my mouse. That should be enough. What do you mean? Why do I have to wait? Why is it unresponsive? Why the fuck does YouTube need CPR? All over the place. And okay, here we go. It's going to do it. Okay. Present. Maybe. Shush, Phil. Wait for me, Phil. Wait. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to work. We're going to see here. Wish us luck. Everybody, good vibes. Right? Where the hell is the mouse? Okay. If not, we're going to have a very short show. Well, I don't know, a short show. We'll still talk about shit. Okay. Whoa.
Foreign chicken. How safe is
Want some? Do you want some chlorinated chicken? That sound good. Okay, I have to take off my cam and I'm gonna have to mute.
Hey, Dr. Phil here, coming to you today with the real story. Let's look at some headlines. Europe deplores America's chlorinated. State law targets ultra-processed food in public schools in Arkansas and Indiana. Look, every day, what's the real deal?
Ultra-processed foods, the high.
Howdy, Mr. Duggar.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you,
Oh, I'm
sir?
doing all right.
We're just watching this about what Dr. Phil's talking about with the shit that's in our food. And then after this one, there's one that's regarding RFK Jr. and it's about all the other shit. The shit's in our food, our pharmaceuticals, our vaccine, all the shit.
Not to mention the chemtrails.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm not sure if they even touch much, but let's see here.
Who else is here?
And starches, sugars, and
Nobody.
additives now make up 70%
Just you and me.
of the U.S. food supply.
Well, and everybody in chat
Plants use chlorine.
are
Chicken
dependable
has
people.
to be slaughtered.
I'm here to tell you, no matter what you're reading, and the headlines can be spun this way or that way, I'm here to tell you that we're not eating healthy foods. And it's not just a matter of, hey, you need your vegetables today or whatever. We're eating chemicals that will kill you. I remember back in the day, they were always saying, look, you get saccharin, you get cancer, and you go say, well, what's the deal behind that? Well, if a mouse eats 500 packages a day, it'll give them cancer. Well, I'm not a mouse and I'm eating 500 a day, so what's the big deal? That's not what I'm talking about here. There are more and more facts being learned about dangerous foods that we're feeding our families. And look, our kids don't buy food. They don't go to the grocery store and pick out what they're eating. So they're victims here. We're feeding them.
So if you notice when they scrolled by there, it was all the shit, like the boxed foods that is where they're sticking all the nasty stuff. And I mean to tell you, it is some nasty stuff. And that's where a lot of our health conditions have come from. 74% of our kids will be unable to get into the military because of health problems right now. Like this, that's where they're at. They talk about it, I think, with RFK. So, but it's insane. The things that are going on and that have been going on and that they've been allowed to stick in our food are outlawed in many countries. Yet we do it here. It's okay. No big deal.
They were doing a lot of things before Trump what they shouldn't have been doing. Everybody, what is Trump doing this? The guy's people got to understand the man's been in office 100 days, but like RFK hadn't been in there maybe 60. So it takes a minute to get everything wound up and get it going. He's got his team together now, and it's starting to be evident by the arrests, by the research done by people like RFK to get it where they can, help protect our children from even the conscripts they use to defoul our kids' brains in school and the way they feed them. Like, you take Mountain Dew, for example, it's got some chemicals in there that's banned by over 200 countries.
Mm-hmm.
But here they give you a mega cup to pour it in. You know.
Yep. Yep. And it's like what he said when you're talking about, here's the deal, they make one statement and we double our sugar intake of what we used to take from 2009. So in 2009, they were taking like, what was it? 80, was it 80 pounds? No, 8 pounds of sugar in a day or something, 80 pounds of sugar in a year or something like that. And we doubled it to 180. It was 90 to 180. It was crazy numbers. I was like, you've got to be kidding. And they did this in a very short amount of time. I mean, 2009 wasn't that long ago. But yeah, it's crazy.
Time goes by fast, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most of these things that our kids are eating and stuff. Remember, we're the ones going and buying the food for our kids.
This is what he's talking about too. This is what he's going to hit on right now.
And they don't know any better. So it's up to us to make sure that we're feeding our children something that will keep them healthy. And we're not. We are poisoning our kids with chemicals that are in the foods we're giving them. That's not okay. We need to stop doing that. And if you're the one buying the food, if you're the mom that's buying it, or you're the dad that's buying it, come on. You're the only parents they're ever going to have. You have a duty to take care of you so your children have you. Now, we've allowed this to go on for years and years. Why? Because there's something called corporate capture. The companies that handle the foods, the companies that do the preservatives and the chemicals, spend a lot of money on Capitol Hill to make sure that it's not disrupted. And you want to know who these food companies are controlled by? They were purchased by the tobacco companies. A lot of the tobacco companies have purchased these food companies, and they're running the same playbook they did with tobacco when they were telling everybody that, hey, tobacco's okay. It's not a problem. It's okay. Trust me.
Do you trust me?
What did you say?
Well, finally, someone has said enough is enough and too much is too much.
Enough is enough.
And that happens to be RFK Jr., Bobby Kennedy Jr., Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services. Now, the legacy media never credits RFK Jr. for leading the charge to make our food safer. Now, there have been a lot of headlines, people saying that he's a conspiracy theorist and that you got problems with vaccination, and they villainize him. Look, I always say you don't have to love everything about somebody to love that person. There may be things about that person you don't like. That doesn't mean you don't love that person. Think about your kids. Think about your spouse. Think about your friends. There are things about them you may not like, but that doesn't mean you don't like the person. There may be things about your spouse you don't love, but that doesn't mean you don't love your spouse. Think about Bobby Kennedy that way. RFK Jr., he may hold views or values that you don't embrace, but that doesn't mean he doesn't also embrace values that you agree with. That's critical thinking. Think for yourself. Look at each issue for yourself. So let's talk about some things that I don't think you would disagree, and he is dealing with these things with intentionality. I happen to think he is a very science-based individual, and I think when he gets new science, he embraces new positions. So let's look at these serious issues, because I think they are very newsworthy. And it's like Maya Angelou said, you did what you knew how to do, and when you knew better, you did better. And now we know better, so let's do better. And it's media's job to fact-check things. But it's not media's job to disparage or denigrate, to push their agenda. Because if you look at who's advertising on legacy media, you're going to see the people that are spending millions of dollars on these networks are the very food companies that we're talking about. Now, you already know, you've heard me say, probably ad nauseum, that no matter how flat you make a pancake, it's got two sides. Well, I probably should add that those pancakes are also ultra processed and they're packed with sugar. And when you feed them to your kids, it ain't healthy. Well, let's just talk about the part of RFK Jr.'s agenda that every level-headed American could or should agree on. But don't take my word for it. Listen, maybe you don't agree with me. Fact check me. Look at what I'm getting ready to tell you and fact check me. You got Google, go check it. If I'm wrong, kick it to the curb. That's all right. I'm not the repository of all knowledge. Here's the claim. The food that we're feeding our family is slowly killing us. 6 in 10 Americans have at least one chronic disease. And my contention is that a lot of that chronic disease is avoidable. It is triggered. It is brought on by the poisons we're putting in our body. The U.S. ranks number 1 in chronic disease. Worst of all developed nations in 38 OECD countries. Now, what does OECD stand for? This is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. And what is that? Well, this is an intergovernmental organization that works to promote economic growth, prosperity, and sustainable development. It's headquartered in Paris, so it's outside the U.S. It's not subject to corporate capture. And they function to create these forums to collaborate and develop policies and address global challenges.
Make your browser fast. Make your browser safe. Make your browser Chrome.
And really importantly, they collect and analyze data on economic and social issues. And so when I'm comparing the U.S. to other countries, it's through the data that are part of this OECD. And when I say we're number 1 in chronic disease, it's compared to these other 37 countries. Now, approximately 64% of Americans will be overweight or obese in the next 25 years. There's already a ton, no pun intended. A third of U.S. children are pre-diabetic. Now, what does that mean? It means that they're not diabetic, but they're headed that way. It means their blood sugar is running too high. They're starting to get insulin resistant. Their cholesterol is starting to creep up there. And so they're headed for diabetes. 50% of U.S. children are already overweight or obese. Half of our kids. Kids should be like free-range chickens. They should be out running around, but they're sitting on the couch looking at their phone or a video game, so they're overweight or obese. Have you ever seen a fat wolf? Have you ever seen a fat coyote? Have you ever seen a fat bobcat? No, you don't. Why? Because they eat to live. And a lot of Americans live to eat. And that is an important distinction. 77% of young men and women would not pass the physical to be in the armed services. Think about what I just said. 77% of our young
77%, you guys, of our young kids wouldn't make it into the military. What do you mean come back?
You can't build on an army of soy boys. You know. I mean, they've been doing it for years, and they're doing it right in front of us, but nobody's paying attention. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
I don't think they like.
That's why they didn't want Trump back in there, you know, because what's the first thing he did? He stopped that transphobic bullshit and that DEI bullshit in our military. And, you know, I don't. Hey man, if you want to put on some skirt and a set of heels, God bless you. But don't get in a ditch with my Marine. You know, he needs somebody. He needs a man to go in there and to have his back. You know, not putting down. There's some great women in our service of our people, and there's some tough bitches in there too. You know, that I'm proud to. You know, that of them. You know, they're representing us. But you also got a bunch of sissy lalas that can't carry 100-pound rucksack that are men. When you're going when you're going out on patrol or whatever, if you're going heavy, in other words, you expect to get caught by a bunch of bad guys, and you're gonna need the ammunition and equipment to take on that war or whatever situation they get into. They're gonna be in 100-pound rucksacks, you know. So
They booted us. It's just me and you right now till he lets us start back up. They're mad at us for playing Phil's shit.
Phil's an asshole. Nobody really likes Phil.
Oh, here it comes. What the fuck? It went away and then
Did
it came up.
Did you watch Trump's 100-day rally?
I didn't. I might have to watch that instead.
Benny has him on Johnson. If you hit him up on one of his
Oh no, I can find it's. I'm sure the 100-day rally is on the White House thing, which they won't strike me. The White House won't strike me, but fucking Phil will strike me. It's not Phil, but stream unavailable. I don't know if they're gonna let me come back.
You're live?
No, I'm not.
Honey, I'm looking at the button up there. It says you're live.
Yeah, that says I'm live, but the stream's unavailable right now. It booted me. I got 20 fucking 3 people on too. God damn it. Come on, YouTube, you cocksucker. I got 20 fucking 3. There. Oh, they didn't like what I said. Well, YouTube, knock it off.
That's what you get for playing Neil.
I guess that's what I get for playing this stuff. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, Phil. Now I don't like you anymore.
Daddy, can you hear us? Somebody tell us they can hear us. Say, we hear you.
No, they can't hear us. I know they can't. I'm looking at my phone.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You're playing
Stream
on?
unavailable.
You want me to hit my stream to see if it'll go hit them that way?
Yeah, I don't know if it will.
Stream to your audience.
It starts to come back and then it goes away. That is really weird.
Okay, how long is good? As long as LW and fools don't come up here, because I'm not going to talk to them until I get my shit right.
Your shit's fine.
Yeah, every time I got to hear about it from them, you know, and I'm not mad at
but so what? They do it to me too. The fuck of them.
Mad at them at all that they can kiss my handsome fat man ass.
That's what I tell them is to suck your dick.
I'll get it done when I get it done. No, you know, I got to.
Yeah, but don't fucking not be up here because they're here.
I just can't.
You've got tougher skin than that, Mr. Duggar.
I do, but it pissed me off.
Then it means you didn't have tough enough skin if that pissed you off.
Well, I'm not saying. Am I up here?
I know, but you said if they come up, you're ditching.
About not having tough skin. I have tough skin. They're just not worthy to talk to me until I get my shit.
Yeah, they're not worthy. I love it.
Tell me I ain't got thick skin.
Well, if you're offended by what they said, that makes me think
it was not that I was offended. It's just like, well, I gotta listen to them idiots. They're my boys, and I'll whoop your ass over them. But what? They're idiots to me.
Why is YouTube not? It comes back and then it goes away again.
I don't know.
I've still got 16 people here, but they're not going to stay forever.
It's a Gutters moment. Go out. I'll stay up. You go out and come back in.
It started to pop up again. Wanda's here.
Can y'all hear us?
Okay, I'm going to go, and then I'm going to come back and see if that helps.
We're having a Gutter moment. Hello there, people of Earth. Greetings. She went out. You're in the show. I see you.
Okay.
You look gorgeous tonight.
Yeah.
Stand
Stream
up.
suspended.
Oh, you are
It
standing
says I am standing up. Can't you see my legs? Want to start a new stream? Nels is asking.
up. Yeah. Start a new stream.
You know what? I will, and I'll rename it to Trump. That's what I want to do.
Don't
Okay.
name Trump. Hell, they don't kick you off for just putting Phil up there.
No, they won't kick me off for putting Trump up there.
You put it, damn it.
No, then they will kick me off. Okay.
Take two,
Okay,
dang it. Dang it, take two.
Gonna start a new stream.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Will you
Hold.
stand twirl for me?
Please. Huh?
Stand up and twirl for me before you go.
No, I'm fucking busy. Okay, gonna start a new stream. Hold, please. Okay. I'm going. I gotta get this done.
All right, send me a link.
Okay. Wait, I think I'm back. Okay, come back, Mr. Duggar. Wait, I think I'm back. Oh, Lord. Okay, come back, Mr. Duggar. Shush. Oh, God, nails on chocolate. Okay. Okay. Don't nobody go. Come back. Psych. Okay, we're not going to do Phil. I'm going to rename the channel and rename the stream. And I think we'll do something regarding Trump. I think I got something because the White House won't give me a strike. Only Phil wants to give me a strike. So maybe we'll do Trump's 100 days in office. Most of you people are here and don't mind Trump. So, I mean, what am I doing? I'm going to rename it, but I got to go find the White House. It's magic, right? It's a sign. It's a sign that they hate me. That's what it is. I know. Sign if you're not from Missouri. Yes, this fan's going to drive me fucking berserk. Sorry for the violence. No, come back. Why is there only 7 here? Come back. Okay, what do we got? No. Shorts live. Benny Johnson, he doesn't. Oh, Trump delivers remarks to the Michigan National Guard. Come back, Mr. Duggar. We are. We're back. And sorry, we're on the same stream. Okay. There's Mr. Duggar. Okay. Okay, it let us come back. Oh, it just took it away again. You piece of sh... Now I'm mad.
He goes, damn it, not again. Are you on your phone or your PC?
I'm on my laptop, but I'm watching on my phone to see what it's doing, and it just shut it down again. Push forward, he said. P Digit said. Okay. Come on. Come back. YouTube, why? What is the problem? I've never had it do.
I'm naked.
Look, oh, Jesus. Careful, it's going to pop back up. You're going to be standing there.
Okay. I don't care. I ain't got nothing I'm ashamed of. I'm just.
What the hell? Come back.
Hey, that's what you need right there.
Is it right there? No.
You better get dressed.
Okay. I'm gonna have to start it over. I'm gonna have to.
That's all
it's
you
a must. Okay. Right. I'll talk to you later. I gotta do it over. It's not going away. Okay, bye.
They ain't as handsome as me. Yeah, leave that.
Okay, starting new live. Okay.
News bullshit.
Step right up, got tickets on sale. In today's episode, trains coming off the rails. Watch it all burn from the screen on your phone. But don't you worry about it, you're safe at home. Every talking head will tell you everything's fine. It's the blind leading the blind. Yeah, it's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on. Well, the world's strongest man just dropped the ball, and the tent's caving in from the weight of it all. Yeah, the lion's out the cage, puppets in a rage, and the ringleader's on parade. It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Come on. Witness the greatest show on earth. Enjoy the flames.
It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong.